Hello everybody, I'm Leanne and I'm a book artist from the Pacific Northwest, and I am so happy to have you here today. I have been at the Dollar Tree recently and I just want to share with you some of the things that I got there that I'm just really excited about, that I think they'll be good tools to have within my little creative kit. So the first one, how about this one right here? Over in the area that's kind of the electronics type area where they have, I don't know, tape and electronic type things, they have this wonderful bunch of sandpaper. Now sandpaper really comes in handy when you're doing bookmaking. This is some of the board that I use to make the covers of my books, right? Book board. So this book board has a nice solid edge to it, which is great, but with paper, as you're moving it back and forth, you can actually work through your paper. And actually your paper can start giving way. So how you deal with that is you take sandpaper and you lightly sand away those edges just to take away that sharpness of the edge. That way you just get a better longevity to your cover. So this sandpaper is a great thing for $1 just to be able to pick up and have all of this for it. Also, this is great to use like if you have a newspaper, not a newspaper, if you have a magazine image that you want to use and you want to age. I'll put a link up above to the video that I have that shows you how to do it. You need sandpaper for that. So sandpaper from the dollar store, Dollar Tree, is fabulous. That's my first thing. This I picked up because, you know, when you're using your hot gun and it's like too hot to handle, well, this is just a little tweezer set that's going to take care of that. So for $1 I'm able to save my fingers. This is a little pokey tool. You use pokey tools a lot. Now, to be honest, I think I bought this before and I didn't like it, but I couldn't really remember. So I bought it again. I'm going to give it a try. You use the pokey tool to poke through your signatures as you're making them. Let me see if I have a piece of paper or something. Like if this is a signature right here, you're going to be poking holes in the spine if you're going to be sewing it. You can use it for other things as well. I don't know if it's strong enough to use for poking your signatures, but I'm going to try it out and I'll let you know how that works out specifically. But I thought it was worth giving a try. So this also I thought would be nice. It's a fun little tool. This is a little magnetic picker-upper type thing. So you know when you maybe are using your paper clips and you drop one or your pin or something? Look at that. You can just pull it out and then you can grab your paper clips that maybe fell on the floor or something. You know, just a fun little tool, great thing to have within your kit. Now this is a little scraper. So I use my credit cards a lot to move different products around on the table, but I thought this would be great to try. Try it with paint, maybe with a jelly plate, a whole bunch of different things, but I thought this would be a great little thing to try out. Also, if you're putting glue on your book pages, like for your cover and stuff like that, great tool. Okay, quick update on this one here. This awesome product, I opened it up and it's not anything what I thought it was. I thought it was a soft rubbery kind of thing. It's not. It's hard plastic. So, you know, it does send a packaging that is a scraper, and so you could actually use it to scrape stuff off, and that's what it's designed for. I had something else in mind for it. You can use it for that. It also opens up right here. So like if you wanted to put blades in it or something for your cutting tool, I don't know. I'll have to think about this one if I actually want to keep it. I guess on your jelly plate you can use it to make markings on it. What would you use it for? Do you guys have any ideas? Anyway, let's move on to the next thing. So let's say you're doing a book and you want to make sure that your pages are square. They have a square there. So this is nice because then you can see if you do have a really nice 90-degree angle. So for only $1, you have this wonderful ruler. Also, they had a metal ruler, just a standard metal ruler, which is fabulous. So how you use this, let's say you have a bunch of pages together. I'll just fold this one in half. And you see that it's not all even there. So what you want to do, you would put your paper on here, take your metal ruler, and decide how much of your edge, and then you're going to take your cutting tool, something like this one, and you're going to cut along the edge. It's nice to use a metal ruler for that, because if you were to use one of your plastic rulers, the metal blade that you're cutting with can easily kind of nick into your plastic ruler, and it just messes up the flow of it. So this is really a great tool. Now there is a sharpness to it, I must admit, but for $1 I think that is well worth it. So another thing that they had that I'd never seen before was this like a little tear out palette. Now these are wonderful waxy like, you know, plastic covered pages. I don't need a whole big page, so I'm probably going to cut this in fours, and I'm going to try using this. Now I do use these little squares that I bought off of Amazon. They were bigger sheets, but they're a little bit porous, and so if I have too much moisture on there, it actually will go through to the paper down below. So I want to try this out and see how that works. It would be a nice quick thing to be able to grab and just to move my color on, my inks, my paint, whatever I have. And the last thing that I want to show you, something that I'm really excited about. This is actually a sharpening stone that they had there. So what's nice about this, let me pull it out of the packaging. Nice and heavy. What's nice about this is that you can put just a simple fabric around it, and then you have a nice little stone to hold your pages open. Like let's say you want that page open, you're going to be working on this one or something there. This is a nice thing you can just put right there. Boom, nice. So I'm going to cover this one up so that I have two. I'll show you how I do that. It's really quite easy. I'll just kind of show you with this cut up piece of napkin that I have here. All you're going to do, you're going to take whatever kind of fabric that you want to use, and you're going to fold it and do it just like you would a little package that you're going to be wrapping up for Christmas time or something, or for a birthday. Just going to fold it in the pumice stone. The stone has enough grit to it that it really kind of catches your fabric. It's just really nice. And then pull this over. You can cut off a part that you don't want. So like see, I cut it right there, and that's where I actually placed my glue. Place your glue along there. Before you do that though, you want to cut down your edges a little bit, kind of measure them down right there, because you don't need all that bulk on the edges. And then you're going to fold it in, and you're going to place a little bit of glue right there. It really glues up nicely. So I did it so that I can use it so it's either on the top or the bottom. I like this here. And then you can decorate that up if you want. Make something really cool. To be honest, you can even just wrap it like that and then use it right away. You just don't really want to keep it in its original stage because it will kind of muck up your book a little bit. Isn't that great though? Really happy with that. Now this is the last dollar store thing I want to share with you, and it's one that I'm actually very in love with, and I have a surprise with it also. So this is a napkin that I got there, and isn't that just a gorgeous design? I just love it. And what I wanted to do with it is not simply create with it, but I wanted to share it with you. So I want to thank everybody for being so awesome. I just had that giveaway recently, and I'm telling you, you guys are just fabulous human beings. So what I want to do is have another type giveaway, just kind of an on the spur of the moment giveaway. I'm going to be sending out an envelope with some napkins in it, and then also some of these cutouts that I have. These are some just fun cutouts. These are solid color ones. Then I also have some of the Tim Holtz ones that are just gorgeous, aren't they? These ones are great because you can still continue design on them, stamp on them, use ink on them. They're just perfect. So anyway, down below, if you would like to get this, go ahead and let me know what's your favorite thing about fall. What do you just love about fall? Let me know, and I'm going to be picking someone from that, and I'll be announcing it on the next video that I have. So have a great day, everybody. Thanks for coming along with me. Go ahead and make sure that you subscribe down below if you haven't already done so. Hit the notification bell, and most importantly, just have a fabulous day. Talk to you later. Bye.